Hey, Sven here. If you want to include a Google search in your make scenarios, you can do this via an API, or you can use this module, Google Programmable Search Engine. It's a relatively new module that brings this programmable, or rather configurable, search engine from Google into Make. How the whole thing works is described here in the documentation, and the cool thing about it is that this search engine is yours to begin with. That means it has a unique ID, a unique URL, and you can configure it so that it only searches for what you actually want to, for example, excludes what you don't want. I'll show you in this video how the whole thing works, how to set it up, and how to integrate it. I'm Sven, I'm an entrepreneur. I've been involved with process optimization and quality for over 33 years, not just in business, but in all areas of life. And much of what I know today, I've learned through experience and trial and error, so I know what really works. In my videos, I show you how you can profitably use intelligent process automation in your business. And if you're not quite sure where to start or just have specific questions, then book a free call with me. You'll find the link for that below this video. So, let's get started. If you go to the app's documentation in Make, you'll find the Google Programmable Search Engine here, and it explains step by step how the whole thing works. Because the search costs money, you have to link your Google account to a payment account, and it's $5 per 1,000 search queries. That means on the one hand it's manageable, and on the other hand billing is handled accordingly. To set the whole thing up, just follow the individual steps, which are very well documented here. So it works perfectly. If you say here that you first need to create a search engine, then you click on this link, which takes you to this page, and there you will find all the search engines you've created. That means by clicking Add, you can create as many of these search engines as you like. If you want to configure one, just click on it, give it a name, and specify what it should do. It will then have a unique ID, and you can even access it directly via this public URL. That means the browser opens, you have a search engine here, and it's defined or configured so that it only searches for what you want or excludes what you don't want. There are also various functions here that you can configure. For example, should image search be included? We can turn that off. Save search though you want to search the entire web, or if I turn that off only on a specific site, then there's a region you can restrict it to. Do I want to search only specific websites, for example, just your own, so a search engine for your website? Do I want to exclude certain sites from the search? And I can not only set this manually here, but also upload an entire XML file so you can manage it in the file and update it here whenever you want. Then there are various other settings, like which language it should be, for example, only German. What should the layout, the design look like? But for integration into Make, this is not relevant at all. Then you can add people here who are allowed to use it, and all the way at the bottom, there is what's called programmatic access, and that's the API we need. As you can see, you can make 10,000 queries per day. That means though, that would actually already be $50 you would spend on it. Yes. And when you click on this particular option, you'll simply and automatically get an API key right here, which you can then proceed to use accordingly for your specific needs. And to effectively use this in Make, you will need to create a brand new scenario and then carefully search here for Google search. Of course, you have to spell it correctly. Google search, programmable search engine. There it is already. Then I click on it here. Then create a connection. Now I'll just call it test Google search. Then I paste my API key in here. And I also need the ID of the search engine. And once I click save, the entire configuration is basically complete. And then we simply search in this context, so best info Google Programmable Search Engine. Alright, and then we'll set the limit to just 5 results. Save, run. So, and now we get a result here. So the search query is up here. The number of results is here. And now basically a title is displayed here. Can anyone recommend an alternative to Google's programmable search engine? Then there's an HTML title, and then there's the link to it. As you can see, this one comes from Reddit, for example. Then there's an excerpt, the URL. Then there's also a page map with various information like metadata, for example. Then here comes bundle 2. And now I can take this data and process it further as needed. And the structure with title, HTML title, and so on is always the same. That means I can now process this data in subsequent steps in whatever way I need. So you see, it's super simple. And if, for example, you've limited the search engine to very specific websites, you can integrate it into a scenario in such a way that you say, well, the user of my scenario, my agent, for instance, is searching for something on our website. And then you can use Google, for example, to provide the relevant information from the website. I think that's a cool feature, super easy to do. Apart from the configuration that you have to do once on the Google website, it's more or less self-explanatory. Have fun with it. See you next time. Bye.